and you're a big Nick Cave fan?
Yeah, I used to like the birthday party, you know, and so I haven't heard this new album much, but it seems pretty interesting.
It's pretty Nick.
Yeah.
And of course, we're opening the phone lines up tonight, so if you've got a question for Marilyn Manson, 1-800-021-060. I suppose we'll get straight into it. We've got Monique on the phone here in Hobart. Hi, Monique.
Hi.
You're chatting with Marilyn Manson on Triple J.
Firstly, I'd like to say your music helps me through the harsh daylight world.
Thanks.
And I'd like to ask, are you a member of the Church of Satan or something like that?
Of sorts. I'm sort of friends with the guy who invented it. So.
His name is
Anton LaVey.
That's right.
In all due respect, do you think this would affect your karma or anything? You know how they say dealing with they say it's a lower energy of magic. Like, you know.
My philosophies are taken from a lot of different elements. You know, the Satanism, one of them. You know, just as much that I take from Christianity as well. I like to, you know, polar opposites. That's really the basis for Marilyn Manson, a paradox.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's all I really wanted to know.
All right.
Oh, and are you going to come to Tasmania at all?
We were talking about this before we came to air about an additional Australian tour. This is just mainly a quick promotional visit.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, we'll be back.
Yeah, and something really cliched, you know, I really love you and your music. That's all I want to say.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Monique.
Okay, bye.
Menendez in Adelaide's on the phone.
Yeah, hi.
You're speaking with Marilyn Manson.
Yep. Marilyn Manson, are you clairvoyant? You know, do you think that you're psychic or anything like that, you know?
I don't know if, you know, you could put a name on something like that. I just pay very careful attention to signs and things that, you know, will occur to you on an everyday basis, whether it's dreams or deja vus. I think once you come in tune with that, then the world kind of gives you the answers that you're looking for. I don't know what you want to call it, though.
Yeah, I've read stuff about you saying about being in touch with your subconscious and stuff like that. And, yeah.
You have views of what the future will be like, and particularly the 21st century, don't you? Is that a psychic thing? Is that a fortune telling?
Well, it could be looked at as if I could predict what's going to happen, or if by saying it's going to happen, then it will.
All right.
So it just depends on how you want to look at it.
And how do you think the 21st century will be?
Well, it's you know, some of the things that I've you know predicted it to be, I'd rather not see. So it's up to me to kind of change that. So.
Not very pleasant.
No, not always.
No. Thanks for that, Menendez.
Okay.
See ya. We got Nikki now in Coffs Harbour. Nikki, you're chatting with Marilyn Manson on Triple J.
Yeah, hello.
Hello.
I want to know how come you're only doing one show, like in Sydney?
That's all the time permits for us on this trip, but we're going to come back and do more shows.
So you're definitely coming back?
Yeah.
Oh, cool, because like, we were like allowed to see, me and my friends and that. Like, I'd like to say hello to everyone at Whoopie High.
Okay.
Anyway, like, we were going to, like, allowed to see, but, like, tickets sold out too fast, so we couldn't see, so, like, we're really depressed right now.
Could maybe go to the show in Melbourne.
Melbourne, I live in, like, near Queensland kind of thing, you know, long way away.
It's a long way away. But, yeah, thanks, Nikki.
Thank you.
Hey, good luck next time round.
Okay, thank you, bye.
Okay, Sue's on the phone now. Hi, Sue.
Hi.
Hello.
I just want to say how much I really, really love your music, but the question is, I read an article once and you said that you'd be really scared of the child catcher in Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Well, when I was a kid, I was scared of him, but now it's kind of become part of my personality. I look like him in some way.
Yeah, I thought that was really cool. I'm personally really scared of him too, but that's just me. I just really, really love all your work. It's really good, especially like Beautiful People.
Thank you.
One of my favourites.
Thanks.
You were like so cool.
Thank
you. Thank you very much.
Did how much of your childhood actually did prepare you for who you became? Especially things like childhood literature and things like that.
I just seem to be real in touch with you know, my memories of childhood that I've turned them into, you know, part of my expression. But I don't think it affected me any more than it would anyone else. But I just have used it in what I do.
On the phone now we got Peter in Sydney. You're chatting with Marilyn Manson. Peter?
Yeah, hi Marilyn, how are you?
Good, how you doing?
Oh, not bad, man, not bad. I would come tomorrow night, but I've got a play to do. Yeah.
What play are you doing, brother?
Yeah, I'm doing Midsummer Night's Dream by Shakespeare.
All right.
Yeah. Whatever happened to Sarah Lee?
I don't know. I think he works at a sandwich shop now making sandwiches.
Why'd he go?
The band was really growing, and, you know, I demand a lot of perfection in what we do because I put so much of my life into it, and he just didn't really have what it takes.
Yeah.
You know, it's about that simple.
Cool.
Now we're about to hear, thanks for that, by the way, Peter.
Yeah.
See you, mate. We're about to hear a track of, these are some music you've selected to play for us today, from the Lost Highway soundtrack, the Trent Reznor-produced soundtrack, the Smashing Pumpkins. Now, I understand you're working with Billy in some way on some project?
Yeah, Billy and I are collaborating on some stuff and, you know, possibly working on the next Marilyn Manson record together.
Right. With Billy on the album?
Possibly, but as a, you know, co-producer.
Okay. Not actually vocal on the vocals or playing.
The side project might entail something like that. But I like this song that he did on Lost Highway.
Yeah, it's called I. Here it is, and we'll come back and chat some more. If you have a question for Marilyn Manson, give us a call, 1-800-021-060. Here at the Triple J Request Fest, Smashing Pumpkins, I. The Smashing Pumpkins from the Lost Highway soundtrack. And I, here at Triple J, as selected by Marilyn Manson. And in fact, we have a question that relates to Trent Reznor, because he produced that particular... Oh, no. Mark's gone. Mark was the one with the question. Mark actually wanted to know how much Trent's actually influenced you over your time together.
Well, I've learned a lot of things not to do from him.
All right.
Because, you know, being friends, you see people do things that are mistakes. So I've got to learn from his mistakes, and hopefully, you know, I don't get to make the same ones. And, you know, he works real good as a producer, so... I mean, we learned a lot of things from each other when working on the record.
Now on the phone here, also Mark had a riff to play you, but unfortunately he can't now. I think maybe you could use it. On the phone here we got Helen in Melbourne. No, we haven't. We've got Louisa, I should say, in Sydney. Hi, Louisa.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Marilyn.
How you doing?
Hi, I just wanted to ask you, I was at the signing today.
Yes.
Right? And I want to know, does Twiggy have a problem with spitting? Because my friend, she had a container for all used to spit in. I don't know if you remember. Do you remember?
Yes.
Yeah, you do? Oh, my God, thank you. And, well, Twiggy did spit in it, and she was really upset. So does he have a problem with spitting?
No, I'm sure if you're anywhere near the front of the stage tomorrow, he'd be happy to spit on you, but...
I'll come.
I think everybody was just a little dried up today, and they didn't have too much spit to offer. I'm sorry.
Yeah, okay, and I'm going to ask you another question.
Okay.
There were these girls, and they made dolls for you.
Yes?
And I was just wondering, did you like them?
Yeah, they were nice.
And they met you before when you were at another radio station or something?
Yes.
Yeah, and they've got a bottle with your lipstick on it.
Okay.
Yeah, and I just reckon it's legendary.
Wow.
Okay, and can I just say that I love you because you're the best?
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Louisa.
Okay, thanks.
Catch you later. Helen in Melbourne's on the phone. Now you're speaking with Marilyn Manson. Well, you've got a
Hello.
strange question, Helen.
Oh, you're going to think I'm an idiot. Do you have a dick?
You're going to have to ask him because I'm sitting here naked. He's looking at me. So.
Oh,
Now, Helen, why do you ask this question?
because I saw a photo of you in Juice, and there was sort of nothing there. And I was just wondering if you tucked it, and if you did, why?
Well, why not?
It's going to have to remain a mystery until you actually get to the point where, you know, you would see that in person. I'm sorry.
But there's a good chance they may see you naked on stage at some stage, Marilyn? Or at least before...
Is that a come on?
Well,
Are you coming on to me?
Maybe. Or maybe, I just refer to the story, of course, of you giving a blowjob on stage. You must be sick of hearing about that.
Well, I had my clothes on for that.
Yeah, I know you did. Why did that happen? Was the show dying a bit and you thought you needed to lift the energy up, or how did that come about?
Somebody ran on stage and was trying to embarrass me by having their genitals exposed, so I embarrassed them instead.
Good move. On the phone here we got now Reg in Port Macquarie. You're chatting with Marilyn Manson on Triple J.
Hello?
Hello?
I was wondering who produces your film clips. Like, do you have a producer?
The video director that we used on the last two, his name was Floria, and she and I directed them together pretty much, came up with the ideas.
Yeah, well, they're really cool.
Thank you.
And, do you enjoy doing them?
Usually.
Yeah.
I mean, it's, I think that images are just as important as sounds, so, you know, I take both of them with as much care.
Yeah, and one more question. I've heard you, like, bleach your eyeball. Is that true, or do you just wear contacts?
No, I don't bleach my eyeball. If
So
that answers your
contacts.
question.
It's very strange. Where did you hear that?
I don't know. My friend read it somewhere and she
All right.
told me.
Can't believe everything you read.
Yeah, I suppose.
Okay, Matthew in Albury's on the phone now. Hi, Matthew.
Hi, Tony. Hello, Marilyn.
How you doing?
I'm good. I got a question. In the latest Rolling Stone magazine, I read that you and Billy Corgan were at a party or something like that, and you got him to snort sea monkeys.
Mm-hmm.
That is true?
Yeah. I didn't have to force him, though. He's turned into a sea monkey addict now. I think he's going to have to go to rehab because he likes the sea monkey powder so much.
Why did you do that?
Just as a bit of a prank.
Oh, okay.
I like to play pranks on my friends.
Yeah, I read that too. Also, I got another question. Where did Zimzum get his name?
It's Hebrew. It's the name of an angel that helped God in the early days do his dirty work. If you read the mythology that goes into the apocalypse and things like that.
All right, cool. Can I just say hello to someone?
Yeah, sure. What?
Okay. Hello, Dave.
Hi, Dave.
I talked to Marilyn Manson and you didn't. Ha ha.
Fair enough. See you later, Matthew.
Bye.
Okay, the question I wanted, spicy foods, we got onto the sea monkeys. Spicy foods apparently inspire you.
Well, they make your dreams more intense for some reason or another.
Is that why after Thai food you just have those wicked dreams? I've never heard of this before. Why,
Yeah.
How does it work? Do you know? Have you gone into
I don't know how it works. I think maybe your stomach's upset when you're sleeping. And I don't really have the answer, but I've found that...
And in fact, that's replaced drugs for you. You find that...
Oh, no. I don't think so.
Okay, we're going to play Fiona Apple now. Now, Marilyn, what is it about you and Fiona?
I'm a big fan of her music, and actually, I have a song called "The Apple of Sodom" on the David Lynch soundtrack, and that's an Aleister Crowley reference. It's from a book, and it's referring to something that you can never have, and so I sort of have this fascination with her. So she was a bit of an inspiration to my song.
But you did go on a date with Fiona.
Yeah, we went to the movies.
How'd it go?
She left.
She laughed.
She left me.
Why?
I don't know. I think I scared her.
You're at the Triple J Request Fest.
Actually, I had my penis in the box of popcorn when she reached in.
I tell you how I feel, but you don't care. I say, tell me the truth.
Fiona Apple, here at Triple J, and Sleep to Dream, and we have Marilyn Manson here in the studio. How often do you listen to that CD at home?
I listen to it a lot. Nighttime, mostly. With a lotion.
All your selections have been quite soft, I could say, musically. They're not hard and harsh music. Is that the way you are?
Well, our music tends to be so harsh that I need something to balance it out, you know.
On the phone now we have Louisa in Shepparton, or near Shepparton. Where exactly, Louisa?
It's in the Gambie. It's about 3/4 of an hour from Shepparton.
That's in Victoria.
Yeah.
And what's your question for Marilyn?
I think it's a Rolling Stone magazine again. I think it said that you were getting a breast implanted in the middle of your chest.
But just one?
Just one?
Yeah. Well, I can't see it now.
No. I considered for a while, getting breast implants, but I wouldn't just get one. But I've decided that it's not right for me.
Fair enough.
Worried about silicon linking. But they don't do that anymore, do they?
No.
Apparently. Thanks for that, Louisa.
Yeah, I'll see you on Monday, Marilyn.
All right.
Bye.
Shannon here. Yeah, this is a pretty good question, Shannon.
G'day, Marilyn.
How you doing?
I've just been listening for a while, and I've been hearing all these people ring up. And can you take some of these people seriously? Because it sounds to me like you seem like a pretty down to earth person. It's just sort of making fun of everyone. You're sort of having a bit of a laugh, even in your music and stuff. Yeah, is that, I could be wrong, but that's sort of the impression I get. Is that the way you feel?
Well, I'm a sarcastic person.
Yeah.
But I don't really laugh at these people. I think that they're as interesting to me as I am to them sometimes.
Yeah. So do you take yourself seriously?
I take what I do seriously, but I still have a sense of humor.
It's hard to think someone who's involved with a satanic church would have a sense of humour. In a way, you know what I mean? I'm stereotyping here, and it's it's wrong, but I suppose that's how people would see it.
Well, that's understandable. I mean, people, there's a lot of misconceptions, but I think your misconceptions are also part of what you are as well. So.
I just love your music, and it's really great. And I'll see you down on Monday in Melbourne.
All right.
All right, thanks a lot.
Okay. Jade in Baxter.
Yes. Hi.
I've got a question for Marilyn Manson.
Yes. Hi, Mr. Manson. How are you?
Good.
That's good. I was wondering, I was reading an article and it's got the track list for the demo tapes I used to do when it was Marilyn Manson and the Spooky Kids.
Right.
I was wondering if you're going to re-release those songs.
No.
No?
No.
Okay. And also I was reading an article and it was saying how apparently you had enough music to do 2 albums. So does that mean you're going to have another album really soon?
I'm getting ready to work on a new record probably this winter.
Yeah.
With possibly working with Billy Corgan.
Oh, really?
Some stuff.
Cool.
But we're writing a lot of new songs now. We're not using any of the songs that were written for Antichrist Superstar. Those might appear on something of their own.
Yeah? Do you think it'll be the same sort of style?
I don't think we're going to repeat ourselves. I think...
because Antichrist was really different to Portrait.
Yeah, I think it'll continue to evolve into something different.
Yeah. Okay. I'm really, really looking forward to your concert in Melbourne at the Palace, and
thanks.
It'll be really great.
Thanks, Jade.
Thanks a lot.
Is there pressure on you not to release material quickly from the company? Because you seem to be quite prolific. You're doing a lot of work. Is there pressure to sort of hold it back to let one record go before you release another?
I suppose. I mean, I don't really let that affect what I'm doing.
Right. Okay, on the phone now we've got Diane. Hi, Diane. Diana, I should say.
Yeah, Diana. Hey, Marilyn.
In Melbourne.
Hi.
I'd just like to know what happened to your glass eye. Because what happened to your eye?
I don't have a glass eye. It's one of the mysteries of nature, though. There's nothing about me that's real, so I've gone to great lengths to make myself as unreal as I could be.
Thanks, Diana.
Yeah, and something else. What do you think? How do you think the world is going to end? Like your definition of an apocalypse?
Well, the apocalypse I'd like to see is people's old ways and ignorant closed-mindedness to end, and not so much a physical destruction. I think it would be great for people to believe in themselves and stop believing in silly gods.
All right. Thanks, Marilyn.
All right.
You're beautiful.
Thank you.
Andrew in Terrigal. Hello. Andrew, you there? No, he's not. Andrew in Terrigal.
Yeah.
There you are.
Yeah.
How are you, mate?
All right. How are you, Brian? Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I want to know...
You mean Marilyn?
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, how'd you record Irresponsible Hate Anthem on Valentine's Day 97 when the album was released in 96?
So I have the ability to change the past from the future.
How's that?
I just did it, and it was done.
All right.
If you believe in something, then it is real. It's sort of like Santa Claus. More people believe in it. That's what makes it real, because reality is just what's popular, and I'm convinced that if you get enough people to believe in something, then it's real, and everybody that I know believes it, so it's real to me.
Oh. And did you get 3 ribs removed to suck yourself off or something?
No, actually, if you leave your number, I'll leave that up to you.
See you later.
See you, Andrew. A follow-up question about your beliefs. Sarah in Launceston. Sarah.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Marilyn.
Hi.
What are you doing back there? It sounds like you're doing the dishing, doing the washing, I should say.
No, I'm down in the phone box. I
okay.
heard Marilyn on the phone. I just had to call because I've been a fan for so long. Anyway, Marilyn, I was wondering, for your main outlook on life, like I heard that a lot of people screwed you around, how screw you up. I was just wondering, through your music and through your beliefs, do you think that they'll get it all back in the end? Like your outlook?
Do you believe in karma, I suppose, is what you're asking?
Well, I believe in you make your own karma for yourself. I think, me believing in myself and being successful at what I do is a payback to the people who didn't believe in me. And for all the people who have screwed me over, I mean, the way that I look at it is they have to wake up every day and live their miserable lives, so there's nothing worse that I could do to them.
Yeah, because they'll get it back in the end, yeah. Just another question. I was wondering, like, do Trent Reznor, do you share the same beliefs as him? Is he, like, alike? Are you two alike?
Not really. No. He, I think he's still, kind of in search of what he wants to believe in. I'm not sure.
Oh, great. I just want to tell you I love you, and
Thank you.
I stick with you and believe in you.
Thank you.
Great, thanks.
See you, Sarah. And we're going to play the next single from the new album, which is called
Dried Up, Tied, and Dead to the World.
Here it is, Marilyn Manson with us here on Triple J. We'll come back and play your Bowie.
All right.
Of course. We got to get to the Bowie tonight. Marilyn Manson here at Triple J. It's Dried Up, Tied, and Dead to the World, which in fact isn't the next Australian single, it's the next American single.
Right.
The next one in Australia is
Tourniquet.
Tourniquet, which is out soon. Yeah, we're getting a nod. Okay. Well, we got one more phone question here. Natasha in Port Macquarie, Marilyn. Hello, Natasha.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you, Marilyn?
Good, thanks.
That's good. I was just wondering, are there songs on Portrait of an American Family, like from Dreams, like Antichrist Superstar?
Not as much. Not as much. But, you know, everything kind of comes. I like to write stuff when I wake up in the morning.
Yeah. Cool. And I've got one more question.
Mm-hmm.
When and why did Twiggy start wearing dresses?
You know, I couldn't tell you for sure why, but kind of when he joined the band, he started wearing them. But I don't know the reason. I think maybe he wanted people to think he was my girlfriend.
I think he's cool. That's why I named my kitten after him.
Does it piss on the floor? Because he does.
Yeah, it does. Is he savage? Because she is.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Does he do that in pubs as well, like under the table? It's just I had someone do that to me once and piss all over my bag. It was a very unfortunate experience. Thanks for that, Natasha.
Okay, bye.
Okay, and the last question, Crystal Met. You took some for this album, basically, for the writing of the album. How was that? 4 days awake.
Well, there's been many occasions where I haven't got a lot of sleep, but staying up late makes for interesting sleep when you do fall asleep. And you have more very, very intense dreams, so.
And it helped with this album?
Well, I don't know if it helped, but the album definitely came out of it, you know.
It gave you a new spin.
Yeah, I don't know if it was a healthy one, but...
And at the end of it, you were happy to go to sleep?
Absolutely.
Thank you very much, Marilyn Manson, for coming in. And you're playing Sydney tomorrow night and Melbourne on Monday night. Both of those gigs have sold out. And as we mentioned before, a chance that you'll be out maybe this year again for a proper tour?
Yeah, we'll try to get back here before the end of the year.
Okay, but you're pretty busy in between rest of the American tour to finish off.
Yes, and doing some shows with Ozzy and another European tour. So.
Ozzy, hey? Cool. Thank you for coming in.
All right, thanks.
It's been a pleasure having you, and we're going to go out with David Bowie. Is it your favourite artist of all time?
Probably. It's my favorite record of all time.
Diamond Dogs.
And the songs was an inspiration in making Antichrist. You know, the sound of this album, the content. I thought it's my favorite.
Have you met Bowie?
No. Playing with him in Germany.
Okay.
This summer.
So you're looking forward to that?
Maybe.
You don't know if you'll get along with him. Right.
It's hard to say.
Thanks a lot, Marilyn Manson, for coming here to Triple J. This is David Bowie, and we are the Dead at Triple J. David Bowie here at Triple J. Sign Producers fallen in love with Marilyn Manson because he's also a Bowie fan. And by the way, David Bowie chatting with Richard Kingsmill here on Triple J in 1997, which starts at 5 o'clock on Sunday. So tune in for that Bowie interview. I also got to mention, I said there was the shows had sold out. That's not completely true. There are about 100 tickets available still for the Melbourne show on Monday, but now I've mentioned that they're probably all gone. But anyway, there are 100 tickets left for the show in Melbourne. Marilyn Manson, it was nice. I can tell, it's a charming guy. Thank you, Marilyn Manson, for coming here at Triple J. Now, coming up in the moment, we've got Blur.